You chase her. You text her. You try to impress her. You do everything you think will make her drawn to you, make her want you, make her obsessed. But what if the real secret to making a woman captivated by your presence isn't found in anything you do for her, but in everything you do for yourself? What if the path to her deepest fascination isn't through relentless pursuit, but through a profound, almost radical, self-mastery? And how could ancient Stoic wisdom reveal this counterintuitive power? We've all fallen for the myth. The idea that to win a woman's affection, you need to be the perfect suitor. You send the perfect texts, plan the perfect dates, lavish her with compliments and attention. You make yourself constantly available, thinking that your dedication will spark her desire. You try to prove your worth, hoping she'll see you as the best option. But you know the painful truth, don't you? This approach often backfires. It feels like chasing. It feels needy. And instead of obsession, you often find indifference, or worse, a gradual fading of her interest. It leaves you feeling frustrated, rejected, and wondering what you did wrong. Here's the hidden, uncomfortable truth that most men miss. When you constantly chase, when you're always available, always seeking her validation, you inadvertently devalue yourself. You send a subconscious message that your happiness, your worth, your entire emotional state, depends on her attention. This isn't just unattractive, it's unsustainable. Human beings are wired to value what is rare, what is earned, what is choosing itself as much as it is choosing them. When your attention has no cost, when it's freely given without any reciprocal effort or genuine self-focus, it loses its inherent value. You become a predictable resource, and sadly, human nature often takes predictable resources for granted. She doesn't need to wonder. She doesn't need to invest. There's no challenge, no mystery, no space for her to truly feel drawn in. You're accidentally creating the very dynamic that prevents her deepest fascination from taking root. Now, let's unlock the true secret. The paradigm shift. This isn't about playing games, but about a profound reorientation of your entire being, which then naturally creates an irresistible draw. The Stoic secret to making women obsessed with you isn't about making her do anything. It's about becoming so deeply centered in yourself, so profoundly aligned with your own purpose and peace, that your presence becomes an unmissable force. This is about understanding that true obsession isn't born from chasing external validation, it's born from cultivating an unwavering inner citadel, a fortress of self-respect, purpose, and emotional resilience that stands firm regardless of external circumstances. When you embody this, you don't need her attention. You don't seek her validation. You simply are. And that, paradoxically, is what makes you utterly captivating. Why does this radical self-focus create such a powerful magnetic effect? Because you stop appealing to her ego and start appealing to something far deeper, her inherent human desire for strength, security, and an inspiring partner. First, there's the allure of the unavailable. Not physically unavailable, but emotionally and psychologically unavailable to manipulation or neediness. When she senses your peace isn't dependent on her, it signals a rare strength. Then, the challenge of the unknown. You're no longer a predictable open book. There's a healthy mystery. She'll wonder, what is he thinking? What is he doing? What makes him so complete? Next, the reflection of self-worth. Your self-sufficiency subtly forces her to confront her own level of self-worth. It inspires her to seek personal growth and shows her the kind of strong, independent partner she truly desires. And finally, the power of choice. You become a man who chooses, rather than a man who chases. This shift in dynamic is incredibly attractive, as it signals high value. This is where the Stoic philosophy becomes your guide, ensuring this isn't a manipulative tactic, but a genuine path to self-improvement. Stoicism teaches us to focus intensely on what is within our control, our thoughts, our character, our values, our actions, and to release attachment to what is outside our control, her feelings, her opinions, her decisions. That secret isn't about making her obsessed. It's about becoming a man who deserves that kind of admiration, regardless of whether it materializes. You cultivate a life so rich in purpose and peace that her attention becomes a bonus, not a necessity. As Epictetus reminds us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This isn't a game, it's a journey of self-creation. The obsession she develops is simply the natural consequence of her encountering a man of profound inner strength and genuine self-respect. So, how do you practically embody this Stoic magnetism? How do you build that inner citadel that makes you so captivating? It starts by defining your own purpose. Your mission beyond relationships, your career, your art, your personal growth. Pour your life force into this. A man with a powerful purpose is inherently attractive. Next, master your emotions. Learn to respond to life, not react. Practice emotional resilience. Don't let her actions or lack thereof dictate your mood. This makes you a rock, not a leaf in the wind. Then, cultivate self-sufficiency. Your happiness should come from within, not from her presence. Pursue hobbies, friendships, and goals that fulfill you independently. Her absence should not create a void in your life. Also, practice intentional detachment. This isn't indifference, but a healthy non-attachment to outcomes. Do your best, then let go. You cannot force anyone to feel a certain way. Your peace is paramount. And finally, embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Lean into the discomfort of not chasing, of not knowing. This builds resilience and character, which are incredibly attractive traits. The most incredible thing about this journey isn't just the external validation it might bring, it's the profound transformation within you. As you embody these Stoic principles, you stop being the man who seeks obsession and start becoming the man who inspires it. You become valuable, purposeful, and profoundly at peace. This authentic self, this man of integrity and purpose, is magnetic. When a woman senses that your happiness is an internal flame, that you are truly self-contained, it triggers a powerful, almost primal attraction. The game changes because you have fundamentally changed. If this deep dive into Stoic self-mastery is shifting your perspective, smash that like button and subscribe. We've got more life-changing insights coming your way. Now, let's talk about the specific messages her silence sends. This isn't just about making women obsessed. This is about the universal human struggle of seeking external validation. The nagging feeling of not being enough, the shame of wanting someone who seems indifferent, it's a deeply personal battle. Many of us mask this, projecting an image of confidence while our inner world is in turmoil. This journey is about unlearning years of conditioning that taught you to put others' needs and opinions before your own. It's about realizing that true attraction isn't about convincing someone of your worth, it's about embodying it so powerfully that it becomes undeniable. And that's the beautiful paradox. When you are truly obsessed with your own growth, your own purpose, your own peace, not with her, that's when she can become truly fascinated. Your presence, even in its absence, becomes powerful. Your silence, born of self-mastery, makes a profound statement. She will wonder about you. She will notice your unwavering self-possession. She might even feel that magnetic pull, a deep, undeniable desire to be near a man who truly knows himself. But here's the ultimate truth, and this is the Stoic victory: you didn't become this man to make her obsessed. You became this man for yourself. And that version of you? He doesn't chase. He doesn't beg. He simply is. He inspires, because he is inspired. He attracts, because he is complete. As Seneca wisely said, the greatest blessing of mankind is independence. Are you ready to claim your independence, and in doing so, become undeniably magnetic? That is the real challenge. You can't control who chooses to be obsessed with you. But you can control the kind of man you become. And when you become a man of true Stoic self-mastery, you become the kind of man who inspires devotion, respect, and yes, even fascination. This isn't about a trick, it's about a transformation. If this deep dive into Stoic self-mastery resonated with you, hit subscribe now for more on mastering your life and relationships. Don't miss what comes next. What's one step you're taking today to become your most magnetic self? Let me know in the comments below.